にちは。
Time to act.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have an...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of our word.
Of course! There are many—
So you'll be heading off then? Weather the journey before you until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us—
Just following orders.
Body and mind. Body and mind.
Ah, you find all these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. We set sail for the land.
Anchors, away!
Oh, hey there.
Oh my goodness.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me, and it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of the...
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to...
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you... So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. You must be... new... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, my apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are the entry papers for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order.
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outs. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree, not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got it now. Let's head over to the... Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
A Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply...
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million more.
2 million? For a
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, but...
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma.
Much...
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all their work!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're the Mondstadt overseas merchant, that's how the...
So it's a trade...
Yep. And as essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills. I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outland, after all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden? Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden.
Really? Wow!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price. No. In this instance, when I say price, in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade...
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly... Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. The head of the association is called Carisio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here. Why in the world...
Body and mind. Time to act.
Love her freedom.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose. Good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some difficulty.
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacle.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult.
But it's not the root cause. No. What's those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission?
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not they just issued a new tax decree recently.
Crystal Marrow.
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it at.
Isn't that what they
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. We've tried communicating with but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Carisu's the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate.
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. If I remember correctly.
Got it! We're up.
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Personali.
Should I close early?
If my calculations are correct, Wanwen Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today. Might we add a small detour to our adventure?
I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking trade secret, got it?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what... They're wasting their time. The price...
Hey, what's your...
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me and...
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea. Let's...
Body and mind. Time to act.
That was...
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group. The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association...
So he left the...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most
Really? Is that a...
Well then, it sounds like you...
Body and mind.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking... Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
It's
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to. Huh? What is it?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean? Liyue Harbor. I can see it so clearly. And the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean, the folks from the International Trade? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopped.
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong, so I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefit. All right, I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't...
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time, so come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax...
It's plain evil.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me as it happens. I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really?
Keijiro! It's him!
After him! Too close! That's...
Come out, I can see you! Who are you? Why are you following me?
Uh-oh. Seems like he's noticed us.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Keijiro! It's...
After him! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Now, who else is behind on payments?
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Should I close early?
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we made less noise.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good! Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Sorry. I need to think about it. Should I close early?
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting...
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one—
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence.
I'll say goodbye.
Huh? You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association.
Huh. Poor...
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses. And who are you? Another new member?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal— So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we—
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone—
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance on
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating—
Well,
I believe you still have a— Perhaps that—
Is that it? And not even in—
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a—
I'm sick of being pushed.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question—
Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're—
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our
Oh, and you dare to seize the merchants! We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there—
Who are you supposed to be?
Ha! You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission. Shh. Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young— lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun.
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi, I don't need any trouble with her. Okay, let's forget all this.
But, Chief!
Enough!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the traveler. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Corruption seems all right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi
You've been keeping your true identity. So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an... You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time, too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's...
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the...
Change the tide of...
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way... Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading. Yes, of course. I completely understand and...
Toma sure didn't put up much...
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is... one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going, huh? What's up? Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about... Wait, so... Did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! No, what? As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to... Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the...
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. An ancient blessing now 10%.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the...
Next.
Another test subject.
I let my guard down. Your life is mine.
Fury.
Not good. No, my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa. Frostbite.
Hands up. Fury.
I let my guard down. Body and time to act. No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse. May my final stand be a monument to chivalry. A minor setback. The brightest flames burn fastest.
Dodge this! What's the hurry?
Fury. We'll talk.
Freeze! Don't push your luck. Oh, so sorry. Dodge this! Time to fight back.
Submit!
Come again.
Freeze! What's the hurry?
The wrong test subject.
Quite the find. Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.
Cool it! Ha! Ha!
I didn't know.
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous. You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit. Once I opened it, oh.
No. Hey, Timaeus! What are you chatting about? And who might this be?
Oh, hello, you two.
Hi. Huh? My apologies.
That's okay. You don't have to force.
Hey, aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror? I've heard so many stories about you.
Sorry. Well, never mind. So, what?
Sucrose received a strange package.
A strange?
Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru.
Huh? A package from an academia?
There wasn't anything dangerous inside. Just a bunch of string. I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before. No.
Oh, you meant these? Huh.
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time.
It's called
Genius Invocation TCG! Yeah, we've been hearing about this game all over the place. We didn't know it had made it all.
That's right. The game, it starts with a It turns out, after being... Huh?
No. What?
Oh?
Well...
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you... Okay, fine. Paimon's... Although, it seems like we can't learn...
Well, research it. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail. Yep, that's the play. Trying to learn the...
Understood. To be honest...
Well, what do we win?
Ad Astra Ab...
Seems all the other knights already have their hands full.